Ready? Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's the reason for the high frequencies and brain attacks. Homeowner Martinez's son is still there. Provoked confrontation continues. And obviously, they're too lazy to shovel the snow. They're spending all their quality time provoked confrontation and not concerned with public safety of making sure their walk path is clean. There's children in school, guys. Okay, let's see if that's a customer or not. I think that's our new neighbor. We are waiting. Homeowner Martinez continues with her vehicle parked for pretty much almost 2 weeks now. That vehicle has just been sitting there. And this is a sure sign that Toronto Cicero officials are involved in criminal activity. This vehicle has no tickets and is being waived and granted special permission as bait, focus, follow, attention span. That's right, Toronto Cicero is working on a harassment case against me, and that's the vehicle being used as a catfish. Once again, bait, focus, follow, attention span. Police officers in the area will be waiting for me. Waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, arrest, court dates, order of protection, document a history of mental health issue illness once I respond by getting too close to the vehicle. And to avoid long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues of radiation levels, which is being transmitted from right next door, 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60804. Once again, Toronto Cicero officials granting special permission, waiving any type of ticket violation. This vehicle has been left there for over 2 weeks now, and it's being used as a prop. And it was used to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust among my family members. And it was parked over here originally in the beginning. So now we have homeowner Martinez's son provoked confrontation in front. We are waiting patiently, and it's 1:04 p.m. Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. 1:04 p.m. Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. Murder plot continues electronically. And this is a show of to provoke. Movement, reaction, response, yelling, running out of control, kicking, screaming, public outbursts, and surprise advantage once I approach the window. Here we go. Homeowner Martinez's son clearly being instructed to provoke another confrontation. And obviously, they're not concerned with their pathway being safe for the public. You can see the difference. And let me show you what's going on over here. The bright light harassment continues, and the attacks continue from right next door. 5135 second floor hideout. This is a hit squad hired by this criminal organization as far as daily plan attacks, the game of manipulation. State insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. And in the kitchen, as you can see, the bright light harassment continues while cooking and cleaning my dishes. This is daily plan attacks. I place a safety latch once again to avoid family conflict, of course. They're trying to manipulate me with the high frequencies to turn off the furnace, heater, fan, blower. It is real cold, extreme cold weather, and obviously that is a different form of creating family conflict once the pipes burst. So there you go. State insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. Let's not forget, there was a planned attack, a physical planned attack on me, as far as police officers involved in criminal activity, waiting to see if I respond to a green truck that was parked here in front after my son leaving with his girlfriend on in her white four-door Jeep. It's labeled holiday shopping. Holiday shopping. That's right, guys. Heavy snow. Holiday shopping, heavy snow is the videos you guys want to look for. That was an attempt, a physical attempt on my life to have me documented once I respond by going outside. And obviously this happened right after my son left holiday shopping with his girlfriend, White Jeep. We uploaded the 2 videos, and obviously the attacks continue. I am excited. A whole new year is around the corner, guys, of surveillance, and there's nothing, nada, kaput, this criminal organization can do about it. We are dedicated. We are making stride. That's right. We are making a lot of progress. There's a reason why so much time, effort, law enforcement, and let's not forget, Tennessee officials granting special permission, waiving any ticket on Homeowner Martinez's vehicle. That vehicle does not belong to Homeowner Martinez. It's well documented on that social media platform, up close and personal. That vehicle is a Catfish, bait, focus, follow, attention span, and that's why it continues being parked there. And Tennessee officials are working on a harassment case against me. And we have the police officers involved in criminal activity visiting after hours 5130 and 5132, getting signed petitions against me, and instructed not to park here in front, instructed to park all the way in the corner over there, away from camera view. While watching TV, they were tiptoeing toward these 2 residents, 5130 and 5132. And once again, Tennessee officials granting special permission to this resident for having no address identification because of the trafficking, distribution, and packaging of the white envelopes. The mailbox exchange continues. And yes, Grandma has broken her daily routine. It's called self-incrimination when you do so. We are waiting and standing by for further developments. We also got on video Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132, nephew Anthony J. Loader. We uploaded the video once again. Fake job front, white truck, parked right here. Working alongside the Candyman at 5130. He is behind the murder plot, along with his Nello Greco uncle, 5132. If you guys want to make a difference, once again, contact Internal Revenue Services, IRS, posted date, January 8th, 2025, and watch the magic happen. That's when I filled out the paperwork with a tax evasion, my tax preparer, tax evasion. State insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. And this individual, 5132, is in charge of 5132, along with his wife, right there. And obviously, they will be serving customers at an indoor golf course. Very discreet. And now, they're getting ready. There's a reason why so much time, effort, law enforcement, strategizing, and Tennessee officials working on a harassment case against me. To avoid long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues, or radiation levels. This is a military-grade technology. Go on Google Maps, plenty of resources regarding military-grade technology. Go on Tech Ingredients, YouTube channel, Tech Ingredients, as far as eco exposure from microwave oven, X-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line, secondary health issues, or radiation levels. All right, we are waiting patiently, guys. We are waiting for Grandma. And let's see what happens. There's a reason for all of this, guys. See that? There's a reason for all of this. And they're constantly working around the clock, right here, second floor hideout, around the clock. And they are attacking the brain. So we have to make sure we document everything. We also have the Xbox game console statement from my ex-wife, reacting and responding as far as the high frequencies. And we also have my son, who is a witness to the provoked confrontation by the dollar store owner. And my son is a witness to 4 police officers waiting for me in the hallway. And let's not forget, my son responded and reacted by placing that safety latch right there. That safety latch right there was placed by my son because he noticed, he's seen firsthand, these police officers were just opening the door and calling the ambulance on me. So my son is a very good witness, and my ex-wife, of course, and that's the reason I am still here. They're pretty smart, and obviously they are watching my videos discreetly. And, well, I am excited, guys. We have come a long way, but we are asking for the public's assistance. Without you guys, we cannot continue. We need to put pressure on these government agencies to respond, especially when there's children involved, guys. Senior citizens, Hawthorne Trek Race Horses, the mail carrier involved delivering the mail on Sunday. We got a male and female. All right, that's what we got, and we are moving on for now. Don't forget, Internal Revenue Services, the IRS, 5132. 5132 right there. See? There's a reason why this vehicle is still parked there. And Tanasasura officials are waiving any type of ticket. See that? These are police officers clearly involved in criminal activity. And that right there, that blue car right there, I believe that's turquoise. That's bait. That's bait right there. And Homeowner Martinez's son right there. Look how occupied they are. These people don't work. And they don't have no time to be shoveling the snow. Public safety right there. Public safety right there. They don't have no time to be shoveling their pathway. You can see they're coming in and out. Look at the footprints. Look at the footprints from inside. You see that? You can see the footprint right there. See that? See? They're moving back and forth, and that's the vehicle. Look at the footprint. See that? They're moving back and forth. That doesn't lie. That doesn't lie. See that? Those are fresh. Those are fresh. And that's Homeowner Martinez's son instructed to provoke a confrontation. We got him. Right there. Okay. That right there. Let me zoom out. Oh, that's my ex-wife. See that? Ex-wife was there all this time. She was downstairs all this time, guys. You see that? They know this. They know this. She's leaving. Look at that. See that? They know. They know. That's the reason why Homeowner Martinez's son was parked here. They knew my ex-wife was downstairs with my son. You see that? And she was listening to our conversation. And she saw the bread I placed for the birds too. See that? I put some bread there for the birds. Look at that. This is to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger among family members. See that? Intentions are very clear. That's the reason why homeowner Martinez's son was instructed to park right in front. Bait, focus, follow, attention span. They knew. My ex-wife is downstairs visiting my son. You see how that worked out? You see how that worked out? Intentions are very, very clear. You guys saw her walking down the stairs. And this is how they're planning on the police officers arriving here at my residence at 5133. That's my address, 5133 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. I believe she's waiting for the bus. It's 1:17 p.m. 1:17 p.m. Okay. I guess that's it. Okay, 1:17 p.m., December 3rd, 2025, Wednesday. You guys saw firsthand how this criminal organization is planning on creating family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger. Once my family members respond, how are they going to respond? Well, once I go out and get too close to the vehicle, obviously provoke confrontation, but more toward this. Now, my ex-wife comes up and she sees this. She's going to be concerned. See that? She's going to be concerned. My ex-wife comes up and sees this. She's going to be concerned. See that? She's going to be concerned. That's why I placed the safety latch to avoid family conflict. But let's not forget the reason for the bright light harassment. And you can see it. You can see it. Right there. Now, that window right there is left open for a reason. To place bright light harassment truck lights directed at my windows. Right there. Alright, so we got them. It worked out beautifully. It worked out beautifully. There you go. Intentions are very clear. Didn't I tell you? Town of Cicero officials are working on a harassment case against me. That's the reason why homeowner Martinez's vehicle, that's not her vehicle. That vehicle right there is well documented on a social media platform. That vehicle has been granted special permission to be left there unticketed. That's right, no ticket. For bait, focus, follow, attention, span, social acting, and this is a catfish. This is how the bait works. And you guys saw firsthand, it's real quiet. It's real quiet. You cannot hear anything. Silencio. I wonder why. I wonder why it's so quiet. I wonder why it's so quiet. And once again, you can see the footsteps of homeowner Martinez's son right there, walking in and out. And that was a planned attack, targeting my family members as far as their response. Remember, they need the police officers to document me with a history of mental health issue illness, But they need the participation of the family members, of course. The family members. Oh. That's my ex-wife's sister. That's my ex-wife's sister. That's my ex-wife's sister. She came to pick up her sister, and her sister is waiting for her in the corner. Her sister is waiting. There she goes. There you go. See that? There you go. There you go. See that? That's my ex-wife right there being picked up by her sister. And obviously she was emotional and she did not want to come upstairs. She went to the corner to get picked up. She heard everything, of course, and that's the reason why she didn't come upstairs. She went to the corner. That's how she was in an emotional state. She had no idea what was going on, and now they will be taking a close look at the videos. See what happens when you play with fire, guys? Sooner or later, this criminal organization, everything in darkness will turn to light. You just have to be patient. You guys just witnessed my ex-wife being picked up by her sister. And her sister was waiting for her right here. But obviously my ex-wife was emotional and she didn't come upstairs. She went to the corner and waited instead. And she also heard me talking about that vehicle, and she was paying close attention to that vehicle while it's parked there. See that? My ex-wife is pretty smart, and my son downstairs is not playing the music as well. Both of them overheard my conversation, and this is a public service notification awareness. There we go. Community gang stalking. I told you they were listening to me. This is community gang stalking, another form of social acting. See that? This was a failed attempt, another failed attempt by Thomas Cicero officials and Larry Dominic and Homuno Martinez family and Nello Greco 5132. State insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. This was another failed attempt at creating family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust. You guys saw clearly. I was in the hallway pointing out that my son is a witness, that my son is a witness to 4 police officers waiting for me in the hallway, and that's why he was involved in, he placed a safety latch because he's concerned for me. See that? He placed a safety latch because he's concerned for me. But obviously these police officers, no witnesses. Now we have witnesses. Now we have 2 witnesses. My family is going to be a little more hesitant on calling 911 now. My family needs to be on board. Let me give you a quick recap. Thomas Cicero, emergency 911 dispatcher named Anna, joint collaboration with Des Plaines Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart, unprovoked home visit at 5 a.m. requesting to speak to me. Under duress conditions, I continue sleeping. Guys. And these police officers, before they left, they instructed my family members, my son and my ex-wife, if Miguel Rodriguez, starts acting in any peculiar way, do not hesitate, call 911 immediately. I wonder what they mean. I wonder what they mean by that. I wonder what they mean by that, guys. I wonder what they mean by that. See that? There's a reason for this. And remember now, constant mental health hospital evaluation, victims lose their credibility. Family withdrawal will happen. Family signing off on legal rights will happen. Family placing the order of protection, which means that the victim is only allowed to be in a hospital for a certain amount of time, and sooner or later, the victim will become silent from long-term electronic harassment, high frequencies that attacks the victim's nervous system, loss of coordination, accidents and death, bright light harassment, on and off switch, accidents and death, electromagnetic field waves. This is used as the final faith. That's right. This is a secondary health issues of tumors of the brain aneurysm, bleeding of the brain, blood clot, tumors, brain damage, silent, incoherent victims, nursing home final faith, identity theft, Medicaid takes place. No witnesses. Yes, this criminal organization has employees that will self-admit themselves to carry on the game of manipulation, as you're witnessing here, right outside the hospital, especially at a state mental institute. That's where the family comes in. The family will sign off all legal rights. The family will sign off all legal rights. The victim is no longer allowed home because of the order of protection. They're only allowed to stay in the hospital for a certain amount of time. Once it becomes silent, that's it. They are awarded to the State Mental Institute. No questions asked. And of course, under doctor's care, the consequences are very severe. The attacks will continue. Organized crime family has employees that will self-admit themselves to carry on this process of the game of manipulation. The medication is increased. This intensifies the victim's response. Symptoms: paranoia, hallucinations, psychosis, lose weight, very concerned with their surroundings. The victim will be sedated from time to time, secluded from other patients, so the other patients will not copycat their daily routines. The bright light harassment, covering up the windows. You cover up the windows in the hospital, that's what's going to happen to you. That's right. Your medication will be increased. And this is what organized crime is depending on. This vehicle parked right here. Same strategy will be taking place at a hospital room setting. Surprise advantage once the victims respond by looking outside the window. This is what you're going to get. They're attacking the victim's psyche. That's the reason you always will see police officers either waiting for me in the alley, or parked right here, or driving slowly, or waiting for me right outside the grocery store. They're attacking the victim's psyche to see how they react, so they can call the ambulance on the victim, so they can arrest the victim once the victim engages in any physical contact with provoked confrontation, as you guys are witnessing here, and the green truck that was instructed to park here after my son went holiday shopping with his girlfriend in his white Jeep. There's a lot going on here, guys, and you guys are witnessing firsthand. Yes, you can open up a case as far as trafficking of narcotics. Yes, you can, if you have the mind to, and if you want to. We have all the evidence at hand. But you need a fall guy. You need a target. You need a victim, such as I. I have front row seats to everything up in here. You see this? I am behind enemy lines, guys. I'm telling you, I am behind enemy lines. There's a reason so much time, effort, law enforcement, and Town of Cicero officials granting no ticket on this vehicle left here for 2 weeks now. Just parked there. There's a reason for 5132, provoke confrontation. Everyone has taken a turn at provoking a confrontation. Instructions are clearly being given by a hit squad hired by Nello Greco and his organized crime right next door. See, you can see the footprints of Homeowner Martinez's son running in and out. And obviously they have no time to be shoveling the snow. Look at the snow path back there. Look at the snow path right there. And you can see there's a lot of walking back there. There's a lot of walking back there. In and out. In and out. See that? See the walk? See the walk? You can see there's a lot of walking. See? There's a lot of walking. But nobody has the time to clean the snow. See that? A lot of walking. In and out. In and out. Daily plan attacks. But no one has the strength. They're more occupied with me. That's right, with me. Why? Because I am providing a public service, guys, of what a victim goes through as far as state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. Once again, without me, you cannot open up a state policy fraud, identity theft case. You cannot. So and it's sad, but that's the way it is. These news reporters and government agencies are waiting for something bad to happen to me to move forward, which I understand the consequences. I am taking the bullet. Do not let my death be in vain. Let me repeat that. Do not let my death be in vain. Now, how are they going to get away with this murder? Well, obviously, the first floor remains vacant at 5132. Right? Right there. 5132. Now, once I become ill and Mello Greco moves in, there's going to be questions, guys. And that's what this criminal organization is trying to avoid at all costs. Remember, they are depending on Town of Cicero officials and Larry Dominic. Supposedly, they are above the law. Just ask the former mayor, Betty Lauren Mortiz, if that's correct. See that? So, and let's not forget the mob plan hits with 2 second character witnesses among her co-workers that happen to be female, parked right at my doorstep as well. We uploaded the video, and that's called the mob plan hits. All their attempts have failed. And obviously, the year is almost over. I survived from 2003 and present, 2025, December 3rd, Wednesday. I survived. I'm the only known survivor of state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. So keep your eyes on me, guys. This is big. You guys are witnessing history in the making. And you guys saw firsthand how this criminal organization is able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their adversaries to avoid long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues of radiation levels. This military-grade technology is what they're using to accomplish that task. Okay, this is the person that you guys are looking for. Please do your part, guys. I'm depending on the public now. I'm asking for assistance. Public service notification awareness, safety concerns of radiation levels from military-grade technology. Please share our information. All right, Internal Revenue Services, posted date January 8th, 2025. I filled out tax evasion with a tax preparer regarding this property at 5132. Nello Greco is the main proprietor. He inherited this property from his deceased mother that I have beautiful memories of. And yes, I was considered a family member at one time, and I hope I still am. I really do. I hold no ill animosity toward this criminal organization. That's right, I'm labeled them. They are labeled and documented as so because they have taken people's lives. That's right, they have taken people's lives, and they have not been, no open cases, guys. No open cases, and this is how they're going about it. So I made a special trip several times to Belmont and Western Head Division of Detectives in Chicago, Illinois. And yes, I am documented by Chicago Police Department. That's right. That's right. I am documented by Chicago Police Department, and that allows me to show my information in Chicago and wherever I go. I always let the people know I am documented by Chicago Police Department. Okay, this is the information we are showing the public. Anything happens to me, you guys have an idea who is involved. Once again, this is after the planned physical attack of a green vehicle parked here in front, after my son and his girlfriend left in the white Jeep holiday shopping. Holiday shopping. Okay, we're moving on for now, and we are waiting for Grandma. Don't think I forgot about Grandma. We are waiting for Grandma, and let me show you what I'm wearing. I'm not wearing no head protection anymore. I'm not wearing no head protection anymore. I do wear a hat when I go outside, of course. But inside the house, I'm not using no protection. The only protection I am using at night while sleeping is this right here. I sleep with my head inside this aluminum pot. See how it's wrinkled up? I'm tossing and turning like a salad because of the high frequencies and brain attacks while sleeping. See that? And that's why all my outlets in my room are covered up and it's clearly labeled just in case something happens to me. Yes, Thomas Cicero has been inside my room and they have documented this, not for my benefit, but for theirs. Remember now, they are working on a harassment case against me, and that's the reason for all of this. There's a reason for this. Okay, guys? So please share my information. Yes, there's news reporters involved in criminal activity. Just be mindful which reporters are out here periodically making sure Thomas Cicero is highlighted in a positive way. We have mail carriers. We have paramedics that are standing by. Fire department. 5130. No case. No open case regarding before and after evidence of fire. We have the individuals involved in the fire. No open case. 3 fake home visits by police officers involved in criminal activity on video. There's a lot going on here, guys. I am excited. A whole new year of surveillance is around the corner. And I'm telling you, there's nothing this criminal organization can do. Yes, they're attacking my brain as I'm speaking. 2003, year and present, 2025, December 3rd, Wednesday. And it's 1:39 p.m. And it just got real quiet. It just got real quiet. All right, quick recap. This was a failed attempt at creating family conflict. You guys saw my ex-wife leaving. Obviously, she was under distress, and she heard everything. Her sister was here to pick her up, but she was so emotional, and she wanted to see for herself. She walked all the way to the corner, and she was clearly looking at that vehicle that Homeowner Martinez has left there for quite some time. Now, what we have here? Look at that. This is the individual. He's looking at the mailbox. The mailbox exchange will begin. And he's clearly hiding his vehicle away from camera view. Right there. The mailbox exchange will begin. Right there. Okay? That's the reason my brain is being fried as I'm speaking, guys. It's being fried. It's well cooked. All they have to do is add the condiments by now. 2003, year and present 2025. December 3rd. Look at that. That's the reason so much time, effort, law enforcement, and strategizing and create family conflict. They do not want this criminal organization. There we go. He's ready. He's ready. This is called the mailbox exchange. Grandma has been instructed not to come out, and this individual is keeping his distance. He's just been instructed not to go near the mailbox because I am by the window. See that? He looked up there. He looked up there. But this is see that? This is evidence. They are listening to me. And this individual is a puppet as well. He is listening with an earpiece, and he's been instructed to wait. Or perhaps move on. Let's see. Okay. See that? See that? Oh. Let's see which way he's going. Let's see. Let's see. This is the first floor tenant employee brother. This is his brother. This is his brother. And it looks like his twin brother. They look alike, and they wear their pants the same way. There we go. Open for business. Didn't I tell you? Everything at night turns. You can see everything now. You can see everything now, and I hope you guys will take action. We need to make a difference here, guys. There's a reason why so many Chicagoans are leaving the state because of this. Corruption. That's right, corruption. They're sick and tired of being lied to. I have contacted everyone. I have contacted the DEA, Drug Enforcement Administration, Chicago and Dearborn, Illinois. I have contacted Child Protective Services. I have contacted the news media. I have contacted Congressman Chuy Garcia. State Representative Lisa Hernandez. I have contacted everyone, guys. And there's a reason why so many Chicagoans are leaving the state, and it's called corruption. They're sick and tired of being lied to, and hopefully this new administration in the White House can make a difference. That's right. Open for business. There's a reason why so much time, effort, law enforcement provoke confrontation. This is all you have to do, guys. I am depending on this government agency to take action. This is our second year, and we're looking filing for many more years until I drop where on the ground. That's it. Yes, they're concerned, because if they weren't concerned, they just leave the machine on and just not instruct Homeowner Martinez to be parked here in front. Or they won't be shining the light on me. See? Yes, they're concerned. There's a lot of time, effort being used. And they don't have time to clean their snow. They don't have time to clean their snow. See? They know the pressure's on. They know once I become ill and Nello Greco moves back to 5132, there's going to be, look at that. Now they're cleaning the snow. And guess who that is? That's Homeowner Martinez's wife. That's a female. There's plenty of men living there, but they don't have the strength because they're involved in narcotics. And this is a female that, yes, I have no ill feelings toward Homeowner Martinez's wife, because she is an animal lover, just like I. And look at what she's going through. There's men that live there, so-called men. They're wasting their youth away and their life away just attacking. Look at that. She doesn't even have gloves. She doesn't have the proper attire. And look at that. Look at that. See that? And now she's looking. Look at that. That is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Look at that. See that? That is embarrassing. That is homeowner Martinez. And once again, that's homeowner Martinez that we have on video pointing at my window with my ex-wife. And she was instructed to park all the way in the corner over there. That's her vehicle right there. Obviously, that doesn't belong to her, but that's the vehicle that is being used to create family conflict. Catfish. Bait, focus, follow, attention span. Well, you guys just witnessed homeowner Martinez in the back. And this individual, her son, who is very young, wasting his youth away, cannot help his mom clean the snow. Now his mom has to clean the snow in front as well. And she's taking care of her animals, and she's busy attacking me as well. But all she's doing now is leaving the vehicle there, and that's pretty much an easy task. It's a mind games based on books, psychological warfare books that are of war, mind games, community gang stalking, the 48 Laws, the Centennial. A number of psychological warfare books are being used, and they're very effective attacking the victim's psyche. You won't see no police officers on my video right now. Why? Because they're placing high-ranking departments assigned to this address and location for two separate reasons. To make sure this criminal organization is undisturbed, and you guys just witnessed firsthand, the mailbox exchange is going to continue. And that was a denied access. A denied access. That's right there. Grandma instructed the individual, yes, the narcotics are in there. Yes, and the dog barking on command signal. See that? The dog barking on command signal. See that? So they have the dog barking on command signal as well. Oh, see? Right here. Oh, there she goes. See that? That's homeowner Martinez's wife. And that's an embarrassment that a female has to clean the snow, and she has her sons just sleeping all day. No job, no school. No job, no school. Okay, for now we're going to move on. The dollar store owner has arrived. The dollar store owner has arrived, and there will be more attacks. He's been instructed to come in at this time and park right there. See that? The dollar store owner is involved in the daily crime attacks, and we're looking forward to another day of surveillance. 1:49 p.m., Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. We are waiting for the mailbox exchange to continue. So far, it's been a denied access, and we have homeowner Martinez being instructed to clean her snow. And she has well-able people that can do so. See that? Organized crime has no shame. And there's the dollar store owner. There's the dollar store owner. There we go. There we go. Is that normal? Is that normal? Is that normal? See? Is that normal? That's right. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. She's been caught. She's been caught. And now she's paying the consequences. That's called the walk of shame, guys. The walk of shame. You guys just seen that firsthand. The walk of shame. The walk of shame. See that? That's called the walk of shame. There's nothing she can do, but she has to go through the walk of shame now. That's called the walk of shame, guys. Oh, look at that. We got bread. Nice job. Nice job. That's right, you better run. That's right, you better run. Look at that. Ah, look at that. We have the dollar store owner. Look at that. Mm-hmm. See? He got caught. The dollar store owner was looking. The dollar store owner was looking. We got him on video. Was that normal? That's not normal. See that? There he is right there. He was instructed. See that? He was instructed. Right there. That's not normal, guys. She's been caught. This criminal organization is panicking. They've been caught. See that? Oh, well, we're just moving on, guys. Obviously, all they can do is hide. She knows what she's up to. She parked that vehicle over there and she's working with Tana Cicero on a harassment case against me. Look at her son. Look at all this. There's a reason for all of this. There's a reason why a female has to clean the snow rather than well-able men, supposedly called men. And the dollar store owner knows he can come over here and help her as well. You saw the dollar store owner looking over here. See that? All right, we're moving on, guys. We got it. At 1:55 p.m. Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. You guys saw the agenda here. Denied access of the mailbox exchange continues. At 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60844. Homeowner Martinez is not provoking a confrontation today. Homeowner Martinez was not expected me to go outside and put a camera on her. The dollar store owner was caught waiting for a command signal to come in, and my son is a witness to the dollar store owner provoked confrontation. He's waiting to create another family confrontation as well. We're moving on, guys. I am excited. I am excited. Another year of surveillance is upon us, and there's nothing this criminal organization can do about it. And again, it was a failed attempt at creating a family conflict. My ex-wife and son were clearly hearing and listening to me, and you saw my ex-wife emotional. She did not want to be here in front. She met up with her sister in the corner. Because the mailman has arrived. This is the mail carrier involved in criminal activity that we have on video, getting a heads up by organized crime family employee at 5130. Now, this is very important. I'll tell you why right now. The reason the mail carrier is so important to this state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, is called making sure there's no loose ends. Imagine if a regular mail carrier was involved and they put their hand in there and they see narcotics. They're going to report it. This individual is not reporting anything. This individual is involved. Open for business. Okay, one mail. Now that mail right there is very important. That mail right there is very important because that mail will be grabbed by grandma or grandma's son, opened up and placed with narcotics, replaced with narcotics and placed back inside. And that's what the individuals will be waiting for as far as employees. Look what we have here. No job, no school. Look at that. Organized crime family employee parking away from camera view. Arriving, no school, no job. It's just like roaches at night. When you turn on the light, they hide. And that's what we are witnessing. You guys are witnessing firsthand. These individuals do not work. No job, no school. Let's see if we get an eye contact. No eye contact, but he just slammed the door. And the door is left open. It's not closed. There's a crack on it. Why? I'll tell you why. That's his vehicle right there, and he will be making a reload. That's the reason why the dog continues barking on command signal. That's his new vehicle. This individual is changing his vehicles periodically to avoid any suspicious activity, and that's the reason why he has been instructed to park away from camera view. See that? Alright, we're moving on for now, guys. Let's see what time he comes out. 1:59 p.m. Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. That's right. This is a video that you guys must watch, and there's a reason why there's no police officers in the area. They're involved in criminal activity. They're waiting for me. There's a reason why the dollar store owner was parked there as well. You can see hear my son. My son is there. All right, moving on.